Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a new project for you guys here. We're going to do the 2024 World Series in season ticket baseball. I don't, this is one of the free downloads that you can get. So I don't, I own the 2009 season. I think it was the 2009 season. And so we played a bunch of that. I was doing the playoffs and all that, but season ticket for me, there's just something about it that just drives me crazy. Like the one thing that just drives me crazy is like you got these three dice, you got you got a D6, you got the D10s, and sometimes you roll all the dice, and sometimes you roll just the two dice, and then you're comparing it with certain ratings and stuff like that. And then anytime you roll a 500 number, I mean, it's just good luck. Anytime you roll a 5, you roll a 5 on the D6. If you roll a 5 on the D6 a lot, the game's just going to take like 5 hours to play because you're just going to be spending all that time trying to look up like what kind of ratings these players have. So anyways, after 2 or 3, 4 games of this season ticket, I'm kind of done with it for a while. So I figured, well, in that case, I'll just download the 2024 files. They're free. You can download them for free. It doesn't cost me anything. And then I'll, be able to play them. So there we go. Maybe if I can find the right screen to switch over to. That's not the right screen. That's not it either. Where'd my screen go? Oh my God. Like my screen's got all messed up somehow. Well, I gotta try, there we go. That's a little better. There we go. That's a little better. Alrighty. So you can see I've got you also can get these score sheets printed, already pre-filled out and everything. So from the website. And of course, you can get all of the, you can get all of the charts and everything you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need some D6s. And we got Jack Flaherty pitching for the Dodgers. And he'll be going up against, let's see, who is he going to go up against? Gleyber Torres, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Carlos Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Rizzo, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, and Alex Verdugo. Those are the Yankees. You got Garrett Cole, the righty, pitching for the Yankees. He's going up against Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, Enrique Hernandez, Will Smith, Gavin Lux, and Tommy Edman. So, one thing I need to do before we get started, actually, that's all right. I was gonna, since this is already written down, I don't need to get the information I was going to get. All right. So this is in Dodger Stadium. Here's the chart for Dodger Stadium. The weather is October. So we're going to be rolling these and adding 56 plus this. 5, 10, 14, 56, 66, 70 degrees. Beautiful night. 70 degrees, so there's no adjustment on the deep fry. So we're going to just be normal on that. No rain. We're ready to go. Let's just go. Hey, Todd, how you doing? Go Buckeyes. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. So it's going to be Jack Flaherty and Gleyber Torres here in Game 1 of the 2024 World Series. Last year, we're coming up on the World Series this year, coming up in a couple weeks. So it's almost a year later. It's a 336. You always read these red, white, blue. So it's 336. 336 is going to be a F9 and fly ball to right field. And ball game is underway. Hey Todd, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Juan Soto, 233. Juan is a lefty. 233 is going to be ground ball. It's going to be a 3-1 put out, so it's going to go first base, which is Freeman. He's going to flip it over to Jack Flaherty covering, and that's out number 2. We got Aaron Judge, 322. I went to learn this game and purchase sometime. There you go. You should. You should. I've got a season of it. It's not a bad game. It just drives me crazy the way they design some of the things in the game. And so I don't play it a lot, but it's fun to play every once in a while. Aaron Judge, 322 on the season, is a 122. It's going to go to 322. 322 is going to be a strikeout for Aaron Judge, and we are through one half an inning, and the Dodgers coming to bat against Garrett Cole. He is going to be a right-hander, so we're going to be looking at the right-handed side of the batter's cards. Garrett Cole against Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani, 310 average, 54 home runs, and 59 stolen bases. Here we go. 288. This is going to be a problem. Versus a lefty. 288 is going to be a deep to right. Deep to right. Okay. So deep to fly to right. Shohei Ohtani's got a power of 10. We add these two dice to the 10. That is a 10, and a 10 is a 20. A 20 is hit well by Shohei Ohtani, and he's going to start this game off with a boom. See you later home run. And the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead, and the hometown crowd is going crazy. Crazy. They're like texting like eBay to find out if they can find a Shohei Ohtani jersey to buy. So it's crazy. 1-0 Shohei Ohtani. And Garrett Cole, not the way to start off the World Series, by the way. Mookie Betts. That is a 187. 187 is a walk to Mookie Betts. And Mookie Steele is a 7. He is a 5 on a hold. Let's see. So he'd be a +2. He's going to try and get the lead. And again, I think it's all 3 dice you roll. No, maybe to get the lead, it's just these 2 dice. Now I gotta get my rule booklet. Hang on. This is what are we playing? We're playing season ticket. That's what we're playing. Okay, got my rule booklet. Now I just have to find. Let's see here. Steal attempts is page 19. Let's go to page 19. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about that. Where's the... Steel attempts. Page 5, sorry. Page 5, steel attempt. Yeah, establishing a lead, you just roll these two dice. Then you add in the run, or the speed of the steel. Oh, Mookie Betts' steal rating? Steal against the pitcher's hold rating. Oh, he's a 0 to steal. What? Mookie Betts is a 0 steal? He stole 16 stolen bases and got caught twice. He's a 0 to steal? Alright, so let's just double check. Establishing a lead, pitch the runner steal against the pitcher's hold rating. Roll the d10s, add them together, and add the runner's steal. Yes. If the total exceeds. So he's a 0 to steal, which is interesting. So he might as well try. Because Garrett Cole, pickoff is a 0, which means he's not. Even if I roll a 0 and a 0. Even if I roll a 0 and a 0, he still wouldn't get a pickoff on him. So I might as well try. See if I can get the jump. Because I got a speed of 7. If I can get the jump, he's got a pretty good chance. No jump. So Mookie Betts will stay at first, and it's going to be Freddie Freeman. So still nobody out. We've had a home run and a walk so far here, bottom of the first. It's a 125. Which goes to a 325. 325 is a fly to left field. Out there is going to be Verdugo. Verdugo is going to make the catch. Runner on third or second would advance. So actually nobody advances on it because we only have a runner first. So the first out, Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez. Here we go. 436 against the right-hander. 436 is going to be a triple. Oh my God. 434 to 436 is a triple. And another run's going to come in. It is 2-0 Yankees. Or 2-0 Dodgers here in the bottom of the first inning. And now it's Max Muncy. Runner is at third. His run rating, his speed is at 5. So you have to decide when you have a runner on third base if they're going to go home on contact or not. And the Dodgers, with one out, say yes, he will try to go home on contact. So the Yankees need to decide if they're going to play in or not. They are going to play in. They will play in. And with Max Muncy up, let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's going to be a long game. 294 versus a lefty. 294 is a deep to right. Deep to right. And he's in 8. So 8, he's going to right field. This could be pretty much the ball game right here if the Dodgers score now. 13 and 8 is 21, and a 21 is going to be a home run. 8, 15 and 8, 20. Wait, that was a 7 to 6. That's 14, 21. Yeah, 21 is a home run. So, wow. So Max Muncy hits a home run. And Garrett Cole has been able to get one out so far, and it's 4-0 Dodgers. Enrique Hernandez. 144 is a strikeout. And with two away, it's now up to Will Smith. Will Smith. That is a 198. And that is going to be a pop-up to third. F5. And that's going to do it for the first inning. But the Dodgers strike with 2 home runs, a triple, and a walk. 4 runs in. And it is now 4-0 Dodgers. Hometown crowd going crazy here. And Jack Flaherty. Mount Union won today. No, really. They're 5-0. All right. Congratulations, Mount Union. Nice. Good to hear. Thanks for the update, Todd. Appreciate it. All right. It's up to the Yankees now to try and get some momentum back their way here as they're shell-shocked here in the first inning. And Giancarlo Stanton, 200 exactly, makes it a 400. A 400 is going to be a walk. So Giancarlo Stanton is on with the walk. He's got a speed of 1 and a steal, so he's going to be much of a threat to steal at all. We're not even going to risk it. Jazz Chisholm, runner at first. 433. He is a right-hander. 433 is going to be a single into center field. Single into center field. The runner at first is Stanton. He's super slow. I'm not even going to risk. So that is a single. And the Yankees have 2 men aboard and nobody out. And now it's Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo, the lefty, against the right-handed Jack Flaherty. The windup and the pitch by Flaherty. 575. Oops, that was a 5. 575 is going to go to left field. That's Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez. Enrique Hernandez. That's what I meant. 575. 7. No, it is Teoscar. Left field. Yeah, it's going out to left field. Sorry. 575 is going to be a F7++. 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 So runner at second is Stanton. He will make it to third. And we have runners at the corners with 1 away. Dodgers will stay back. They'll go for the double play here. Anthony Volpe, 243 average, 12 home runs on the season, trying to get things going for the Yankees. 187. And it's a wild pitch. 187 is a wild pitch, and the run's going to come in to score on the wild pitch. And Chisholm is going to go to second on the wild pitch. And we get to do it all over again. So runner at second now. 415. Right-handed 415 is going to be 6-4-3 double play. Good thing there was a wild pitch. 6-4. It's going to be a 6-3 put out. Can the runner move up on that? Is a good question. Let's look at the rules on runner advancement on a ground out to short. If not forced, runner in second will hold second base on a... what do we get? We got a 6-4-3 double play is what we got. And so that is one of the things that he will not run on, a 6-4-3 double play. So he will stay at second on the 6-4-3 double play. So... Austin Wells now, runner at second, 2 away. Yes, 2 away. Thought it was 2 away. I just wanted to make sure. As a 1-13, it's going to go to a 3-13. 3-13 is a strikeout. And the Yankees put 1 across. It could have been a lot better than that, though. But Jack Flaherty, fly to left, a grounder to short, and then a strikeout. Ends the threat in the bottom of, or in the top of the second, and we go to the bottom of the second. And it's Gavin Lux against Garrett Cole. Gavin Lux against Garrett Cole. That is a 659. We'll increase that to 669. 659. Add 10 for the home team. 669. And that's going to be a ground ball down to first. 3-1 on the putout. And it's going to be up to Tommy Edman now with 1 out. Let's see if Garrett Cole can settle down for the Yankees here. Get a few outs. Get things, back to normal. Tommy Edman, ex-Cardinal, extraordinary Cardinal. I don't know why the Cardinals never got rid of him. I loved him. 154 as a strikeout. So, I guess that's why the Cardinals got rid of him. He did strike out a lot. But that's pretty much everyone. So we got Shohei Ohtani coming up for the second time, who hit a home run to start the game. He's 1 for 1. Let's see what he can do in the second inning. As a 148, and that is a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Mr. Garrett Cole, just what the doctor ordered. And we go to the top of the third inning, and it is 4-1 here at Dodger Stadium. 4-1 is your score. And due up is Alex Verdugo for the Yankees. Alex Verdugo, 233 average, 13 home runs, 61 RBIs. Verdugo, 326. Fly ball to left field. Out there is Teoscar Hernandez. And that'll be it for him. Makes the catch. Top of the order. Gleyber Torres flew out to right field. First time up. 257. 257. Right-hander. Deep to center field. Deep to center. 257. Deep to center field. So he's got a power of 4. Power of 4 to center field here at Dodger Stadium. As a 6. Plus his 4 is a 10. And that's going to be a single. It's going to be a single. 6 plus 4 is 10. That is a single. For Gleyber Torres, the first, no, that's the second hit for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres might try to get the lead here. Let's see. He's a steal of 3, so we add 3 to the dice. He needs at least a 16. He got a 5, 6, 7 plus 3, 10, not enough, which means he doesn't get the jump. He can still try to steal, but if you try to steal, then you don't get this dice if you don't get the jump, so it's a little bit harder. That's okay. You got Juan Soto coming up. Juan Soto, 288 average, 41 home runs, 109 RBIs. Another forgettable game for the Yankees I see so far. Hey, Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, they're making, well, I mean, obviously early, they got a whole game to come back now, so that's the one good part. Juan Soto, 326. Strikeout. Juan Soto down on strikes. Aaron Judge, 322 average, 58 home runs. That is a 632. 632 is a pop up to second. Pop up to second. That's 1, 2, 3 outs. And that's going to do it for the top of the third. Yankees with no runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third inning. 4-1 is your score. And it's Mookie Betts who walked in the first inning. Mookie Betts. That is a 116. Turns into a 316, 316. It's going to be a base hit. A single by Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts could steal on, again, he's a 0 steal rating. I don't know how that's even possible. I think that must be a misprint because he had 16 stolen bases and was only caught twice. He's a 0 steal. So, I mean, he'll try to get the lead. He might as well try because Garrett Cole can't pick him off. He got a 12. He needs a 15, so not high enough. Freddie Freeman flew out to left field his first time up. Flew out to left. Here we go. 557. That is going to the third baseman. Jazz Chisholm. 557 is going to be a single in the left field. And back-to-back singles again. And here it goes with the Dodgers. 2 on, nobody out. To Oscar Hernandez. Garrett Cole can't buy an out. Jeez. Here we go. 153. Is a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Max Muncy with the home run in the first inning. .128 turns into a 328. 328 is going to be a strikeout. So 2 huge strikeouts there. And now it's up to Enrique Hernandez. Enrique struck out in the first. 2 men on for the Dodgers. 376. 376 is going to be a hit down to third base. Down there is going to be Jazz Chisholm. Picks it up. He's going to throw it across the diamond. Rizzo at first. Reaches. Makes the catch. Gets him by a step and retired. We have no runs, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the fourth inning, and it is 4-1 in favor of the Dodgers. Giancarlo Stanton got on with the walk. He ended up scoring the only run for the Yankees so far. So Giancarlo Stanton, 676. It's a wild pitch, but ball one. Nobody's on. Ball one. Let's try that again. So many Ks in the modern game. 217. And against a right-hander, Jack Flaherty's going to walk. Giancarlo Stanton for the second time. A walk for Giancarlo Stanton, who has no threat to steal whatsoever. Jazz Chisholm singled in the second. 283. 283 versus a lefty. That is deep to right. 283 against the lefty is deep to right. It's a deep fly to right, and this could be trouble. Jazz Chisholm is a power of 5. So we're going to add 5 to the results. 5 and 11 is 16. And that is going back, and it's going just over the wall. Just over the right fielder's glove. Right fielder's Mookie Betts just over off his glove and over the fence, and it's a 2-run home run. And the Yankees are back in this one. It's 4-3. And they say, we are not done yet, people. Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo. 389. 389. Fly to left. Out there is to Oscar Hernandez. Makes the catch. Anthony Volpe. 1-1-1. Turns into a 3-1-1, which is ace to rake out. And it's up to Austin Wells, the catcher for the Yankees. Let's look at his arm rating, by the way, while I'm thinking about it. His arm is a 5. In case they do steal, I know his arm is a 5. 253 against the lefty. Is it a fly to right? And that's going to do it, but 2 runs for the Yankees. And it's a 4-3 ball game. And now Garrett Cole feels a little bit better about his nonsense he's doing. Will Smith for the Yankees popped up to third base his first time up. 625, make it 635. Popped it up to second again. No, last time it was popped it up to third. This is a F4 if you're scoring at home. Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux. 595. That's going to go out to right field. That is Juan Soto. And 95 is going to be caught out there by Soto. F9. And it's up to Tommy Edman, who struck out in the second inning. .629 plus 10 to 639. And he popped it up to shortstop. F6 if you're scoring at home. And that's going to do it. Another good 1-2-3 inning by the Yankees. And before you know it, it's 4-3 going into the 5th inning. And it's going to be Alex Verdugo flew out to left fielder to Oscar Hernandez, his first time up. 5-7-0. That's going to be caught out there in left field. I'm not even going to bother to look. F7. So that's 2 flies to left field. Gleyber Torres is 1 for 2 with a single in the 3rd. Gleyber Torres here in the top of the 5th inning. 5-77. That's going to be trouble. Left fielder to Oscar Hernandez. 77 to Oscar. 77 is going to be a double. It's going to be a double to Oscar. Or for Gleyber Torres. And the Yankees have a man in scoring position to tie this game up. Juan Soto struck out in the 3rd. He hit a little ground ball down to first in the 1st inning. Here we go. Juan Soto. 321. 321 is a strikeout. Now it's up to Aaron Judge. With first base open, I think you intentionally walk Judge. Not even going to mess with him. Goodbye. And he will go to first with first base open. And so now Stanton with 2 men on could give something for the Yankees. 468. He's a right-handed pitcher. And it's going to center field. And it's going to be caught out there. So the move to put Judge on first pays off as Stanton cannot get the deep fly and goes down in the top of the 5th with no runs. Great managerial skills right there. I'm just saying, great managerial skills. You won't see that on Baseball Demos channel. You won't find that at RJL Network. Only here do you find the great managerial skills needed to play a game in reality. Not the way they do it. Don't pay attention to the way they do it. They don't do it correctly. They don't have the managerial skills. I mean, give David credit. He's an old man. He's a little senile in the head. He can't think straight. He's sometimes, I'm surprised, he shakes his hands when he rolls the dice. As far as Robert, I mean, God bless him. He's one of the best human beings in the world, but he's about as smart as a box of nails, man. He's got no managerial skills whatsoever. I mean, I think if Robert was to be a manager, that would be the first team that would go 0-162. I'm pretty sure they would never win a game. Here we go. Top of the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th inning even. Bottom of the 5th. 584. That is going to center field. That is Aaron Judge. And he rolled an 84. That's going to be an F8. Out in center field. It's going to be caught by Judge. So Shohei Ohtani out after the home run to start the game. He struck out and fly out. And now Mookie Betts, who's been on with a walk and a single. Mookie, 646, make that 656. That is a grounder down to third base. That is Jazz Chisholm. Nice stop by Chisholm. He's going to run him and throw him out by a step. 5-3 on the putout. And it's Freddie Freeman, who's 1 for 2 with a single in the third. As a 547, that could be problems. Second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And it's going to be a single past him. Another single for Freddie Freeman. Freddie, can he steal? Yes, but again, he's got a 0 steal rating. So he's going to need to roll a 15 on these two dice. Nope. So to Oscar Hernandez now. To Oscar Hernandez. 407. 407. And that would be a 6-4-3 double play, but they only need... No, they do need a... No, they already got 2 outs. They only need 1 more. We're just going to go 6-4. And that is that. And another goose egg put up by Garrett Cole, who was this close to getting pulled. And all of a sudden, he's had 2 really good innings. And keeping the Yankees in this game. Jazz Chisholm. Jack Flaherty. Hang on. I'm going to look up the baseball reference here for this game. World Series, Game 1. So Jack Flaherty went, in real life, he went 5 innings, 5.1. So it might be time to find the cards. What did I do with all of the player cards? Here they are. I found them. Well, I think... they're going to leave them out there and see if they can get another out or 2. So we'll see how it goes. Jazz Chisholm. Actually, Jack Flaherty, stamina is a 4, which means he would be starting to be tired starting in the 5th inning. So anytime you get a deep result, it would be a +10 because he's given up 1 hit. So it's only +10 at this point. So yeah, they'll keep him out there. We'll keep him out there and see if they can get a couple more innings out of him. Okay. Or maybe get another inning out of him if they can. Jack Flaherty. Here we go. Jazz Chisholm. 568. That's going to be a problem. Shortstop. That is Edmund. Edmund is the very last hitter. He rolled a 68. 68 is going to be a single. It's going to be a single. No, that's his center field rating. 5 arm range fielding. His fielding is an 8. But I think it's because it's higher than his arm rating. So I believe that is going to be a base hit. And that will be it for Jack Flaherty. So all that talk for nothing. Now I have to try and find the Banda, and I need to find the yeah. This is one of the issues with printing your own cards on cardstock is cardstock is very, very doesn't shuffle. It can't separate it very well. It's as bad as a Stratomatic card at this point. Oh my God. Anthony Banda. Oh my God. When I got to do that for the next guy, it's going to drive me crazy as well. Another reason why I'm not a big fan of this game. But Anthony Banda is coming in. So we got a new pitcher coming in. Coming in the, what is this? The 6th inning batter, six batter. Okay. All right. So Jazz Chisholm at first actually has a steal rating of 5. He only has a hold rating of 3. He's going to try and get the jump. 5 plus these dice. He only needs a 13. 5 and 5 is 10. Not enough. Not enough to get the jump. He could still try to steal. Who are the Dodgers catcher? Is Will Smith. Let's see what Will Smith's arm is real quick. Will Smith's arm is a 7. That's pretty good. It's a 7. Yeah, I think because he didn't get the jump, they're not going to... So it's up to Anthony Rizzo. No, I'm not Jester, but I've done a lot with season ticket baseball too. I usually get the PDFs, print them out, and have them cut out at the post office. Yeah. These are just... Whenever you do cardstock, man, it just sticks together like glue, man. It's like... It's fine and sturdy, but it's a pain in the ass to try and shuffle cards. It's as bad as a Stratomatic card. All right, Rizzo here. 631 and no adjustment. And that, my friends, is a strikeout. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Rizzo down on strikes. Anthony Volpe. Yes, the PDFs do go back quite a ways, all the way back to 1919. And they're pretty reasonably priced, and you get a ton of players. I mean, look at how many players you get. How many players you get in just one team. It's a boatload. Now, this is a special set because for the playoffs, they give you everyone that played for the team. So I don't know how many players are here, but there's a ton of cards. Anthony Volpe. Blasphemy, nothing's as bad as Strat. No, all right. You caught me there. 180. 180 is going to be his base hit and doubled 2 pluses, so two bases for everyone on the base hits. As Volpe lines it, and now we got runners at the corners with 1 out. Dodgers up 4-3. They can play back and go for the double play. Is the runner coming home on contact? Yes, it's Jazz Chisholm, who's very fast. I'm going to say yes. On contact, he's going home. Volpe's at first. Austin Wells is at the plate. Banta needs a strikeout. 432. Against a lefty, 432. Oh my God, look at that. It's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Oh my gosh. 4-6-3, and the Dodgers get out of the inning on the double play. Woof! Oof, Marone. That was a killer. So, Garrett Cole, he's done as well. He's done. So now I got to find the Yankees. And I got to find Clay Holmes and Tommy Kuhnheikel and Clay Holmes. Okay, so this, I need that guy for later. Clay Holmes, okay. So that didn't take too long. Fortunate. So it's going to be Clay Holmes. Coming in the 6th inning. And batter number 5. Okay. So it's Max Muncy, who's 1 for 2 with the home run. He's going up against Clay Holmes. The windup and the pitch. 486 is not good. 486. That is very fortunate. That is a fly to center field. I thought that was going to be hit well, but it's fortunately not good. Enrique Hernandez. 0 for 2 is Hernandez. 293 versus a right-hander. It's going to be deep to left. Power of 6. Deep to left field. Power of 6. Yankees, or the Dodgers trying to get back into this, get a lead with Enrique Hernandez. 7 and 7 is 14. Plus 6 is 20, and that is gone! Enrique Hernandez hits it out for the Dodgers. Another home run. Given up by the Yankees. Yankees scored nothing in the top of the 6th. So now it's Will Smith. Will Smith catching is an arm of 7. We'll keep that under Got it in just enough. Yep, he got it just enough. Just enough. Will Smith. That is a 281. 281 against a right-hander. Ground ball down to third base. Two-way now for Gavin Lux. Two-way for Gavin Lux. .659 plus 10 for the home is .669. That is a ground ball down to first. Flips it over to Clay Holmes covering. And that's going to do it. But another run for the Dodgers, who is now up 5-3. 5-3 here going into the top of the seventh inning. Alex Verdugo's hit 2 balls to left field. Lefty-lefty matchup, so they're going to leave Banta in there. This will probably be his last batter that he has to face. That is a 2-1-3. 213. Against the lefties, a strikeout. And now with the righty, lefty, righty coming up, they're probably going to be putting a right-hander in. Let's see if I can find him. Oh my God. What am I looking for? Thought I had his card. Huh. Okay, here he comes. All right. Okay, it's going to be coming in the seventh inning, first batter. All right, it is going to be, I don't know what's wrong with that pen. It's going to be Bristard Gasterol. Bristard Gasterol coming in for the Dodgers here. In the top of the seventh inning, up 5-3 here at home. Game 1 of the 2024 World Series. Dodgers-Yankees. 398. And that is it well by Gleyber Torres, and it is gone. A home run by Gleyber Torres, and the Yankees are down by just 1 now. 398 is a home run. Gleyber Torres. And it's a 5-4 ball game. And now it's Juan Soto. 231 against the lefty. is a pop-up to third base. Who's over there at third base? Max Muncy. Max Muncy is going to take it for the second out. And now it's Aaron Judge, who's been intentionally walked, struck out, and popped up to second. He hasn't even hit one in the outfield yet. Aaron Judge, 263 versus a right-hander, 263. His grounder to short. That is Edman. Edman flips it to first, 6-3. But the Yankees pull back, and we're going to the seventh inning stretch time. Feel free to sing along with me. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. So it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Yeah. All right. So, Clay Holmes, what are we doing about Clay? Clay. Clay will stand there. He did all right. He gave up a home run. 6, 5, yes. He came in. Wow. Both of our pinch hitters, or both of our relief pitchers that have come in have given up home runs. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Tommy Edman, again, are we going to leave Clay Holmes in? Yeah, we'll leave him in there. That's fine. You know what? No, they're not. Going to bring in a new pitcher. It's going to be Tommy Canile. Tommy Canile. Coming in the seventh inning. Batter number 9. All right. So I feel better having a new pitcher in there. Tommy Canile. It's the battle of Tommies. Tommy Canile versus Tommy Edman. Which Tommy's going to win? I bet you Tommy wins this, though. It is 368. 368. And that's a grounder to shortstop. That is Volpe. Volpe backhand throws across his body. Gets him by a step. And we go to the top of the order, Shohei Ohtani. He's hit a long one, and he's hit a really long one. The really long one counted for a run. The other one didn't count for anything. He's also struck out on a fastball. 170. 170 is a walk. He's going to hold a 4. Shohei Ohtani's a steal of 4. Let's see if we can get a steal here. Oh, wrong ones. Try that again. 3. Ooh, oh my gosh. No pickoff, but he did not get the jump. That is for sure. Mookie Betts. Walk. Single and a grounder to third. 390. That's hit well. And that's going to be a single and a 2-base advance. So Shohei gets to third base. Mookie goes to first. And it's Freddie Freeman, who's 2 for 3. Runner at third. Are you going to come home? On contact, yes, it's Shohei Ohtani. Defense is not going to come in. They're not going to play in. They're not going to play in. Cardboard Commander, what is going on, buddy? It is 2024 World Series Game 1. Dodgers are currently up 5-4. But they have 2 men on here with 1 away. A big play to Freddie Freeman here. 468. Oh no. Freddie Freeman, 468 is a good one. And that is going to be a double. Run's going to score. Shohei Ohtani's in. And Mookie Betts will stop at third with only 1 out. Freddie Freeman delivers the big double. That was a terrible roll for the Yankees. And now you have 2 men in scoring position for Teoscar Hernandez, who's hit a triple, struck out in the 3rd, and grounded to short in the 5th. You need a double play here, so they're gonna intentionally walk to Oscar Hernandez. With first base open so they can set up the double play to Max Muncy. Max Muncy is a left-hander. I need to see if Luke Weaver, if he's a lefty or right-hander. That's the Dodgers. I don't care about the Dodgers. I need Luke Weaver. Oh my God. Luke Weaver. Like, the card I'm looking for is literally the 6th card from the bottom. He is a right-hander. And Jake Cousins is also a righty. I was just trying to see if the Yankees had any lefties in the bullpen that they might want to bring in to face off against Muncy, but we're going to let them go. Walk, single, double, and an intentional walk. All right, he needs a big out here. Then they're going for the double play. 219. 219 versus a left-hander. 219 goes to 419. 419's a walk. And that's going to score a run. On the walk. And that's going to be it for Tommy, because Tommy's not doing very good. Tommy's done. We'll bring Luke Weaver in. It's coming in the 7th inning. Batter number 6. All right. Bases are still loaded. Bases are still juiced. Cubs are losing tonight? Yeah. Good to hear. I think I might go buy the data-driven football. It looked good when I were playing it. Yeah, it is a good game. It is a good game. Old school score sheets. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Old school score sheets. Bases loaded. Defense back. Going for 2. 318. And this is against... 318 is a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And now they can play back in normal against Will Smith. .319. That is also a strikeout. And that's going to do it. But the Dodgers pick up 2 runs. It is now 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-4 going into the 8th inning. 7-4 Dodgers in the 8th inning. Luke Weaver come in and strike out 2 people. So, Giancarlo Stanton has walked twice. And the Dodgers are going to need a new pitcher. Hang on. We need a new pitcher. I think that's okay, well, at least we got one of them. They're going to, let's see, they're going to leave him there. He's a lefty. They're going to wait till the lefty comes up. So, all right. Giancarlo Stanton, 2 walks and a fly ball to center field. Yankees down in their last 6 outs. 248. 248 against a right-hander. It's a ground ball down to third. Max Muncy's there. Throws it across the diamond on target, and Stanton's out. Jazz Chisholm. He is a lefty. They will bring in the left-hander. Alex Vesa. 8th inning, batter number 5. 8th inning, batter number 5. Jazz Chisholm, lefty-lefty matchup. Lefty-lefty. 301 is a strikeout. And it's up to Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees here in the 8th. Lefty-lefty matchup. Vesa trying to get the out. 627. 627 is a strikeout. And that is it for the top of the 8th. It is a great 1-2-3 inning by Alex Vesa. Woo! And now we go to the bottom of the 8th. And Gavin Lux, Jake Cousins is a right-hander. Nestor, is Nestor a lefty? Nestor Cortez is a lefty. Are they going to bring the lefty in? They're going to bring the lefty in. Nestor Cortez. In the 8th. Against Gavin Lux. Nestor Cortez. 8th inning, batter 8. 8th inning, batter 8. All right. So we got lefty-lefty matchup. Again, you're not going to find this over at Baseball Demos. You're not going to find this at RJL Network. These guys do not know how to manage. They don't know how to bring in the proper people. You're only going to find good strategy here on this channel. So be sure to let those guys know that maybe they can come watch some of my videos and learn something about how to play baseball. Here we go. Tommy Edman. I'm sorry. Gavin Lux is up. Gavin Lux. 444. 444. Against the lefty. 444. And that is going to be a double. Gavin Lux with the double. Whew. What kind of roll is that? 444. Tommy Edman. Switch hitter. Nestor needs to keep the Yankees close. 339. 339. Fly to left. And you get the dangerous Shohei Ohtani to come back up. Shohei Ohtani. His 10 power rating. And with first base open, oh, he is a lefty though. You know what? We're going to go after Shohei Ohtani with the lefty-lefty matchup. This could be a mistake. You got first base open. You know what? No. First base is open. It's intentional walk. See you later. Get out of here, Shohei. Take your $600 million. Brewers move on and win 3-1. Nice. Never intimidate, always never duplicate. Often intimidated, never duplicated. That's right. All right, here we go. Mookie Betts. 360. And that's a 4-3 double play. 4-3 double play. He lines it to the second baseman, and then they throw it to first, and it's a double play. 4-3 double. You don't see this kind of managing at those other channels out there. It's just not done. And maybe they can come and watch and learn something once in a while and stop babbling all the time, and maybe they would sit down and learn. I'm going to have some classes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some online classes for other YouTubers out there to learn how to manage baseball. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Runner on first and second gets doubled off on the 4-3 double play. So it's all up to the Yankees now, and it's 7-4. It is a close situation. So I'm just trying to see. Let's see if we can find out who their closer was. All right, they're going to bring in Michael Kopech. Kopech? I think Michael Kopech is coming in. All right. Michael Kopech is coming in. Ninth inning, batter 7. All right, it's up to the 7, 8, 9 hitters to keep things going for the Yankees. Volpe is 1 for 3. Volpe is 1 for 3. Can he keep things going for the Yankees? They need a good start here to the top of the 9th. 104. And it turns into a 304. 304 is a strikeout. Volpe is down on strikes. Strike 3 called. Austin Wells. .474. .474 against the right-hander. Fly ball to center field. And the Yankees, just like that, are down their final outs. Alex Verdugo needs to get a big hit and start up with the top of the order. 306, he's not going to get it. He strikes out, and that's your ball game. The Yankees score 2, 3, 4 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. I don't think we had any errors. The Dodgers was 7 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. No errors. So your line is going to be 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The Dodgers are going to take this one and at home, just like they did in real life. And the MVP of this one, I mean, Freddie Freeman was 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles, but none of his runs counted. They didn't score. You know, the walk, intentional walk, home run to lead the game off, Shohei Ohtani. Who do you guys think? Who do you think MVP of the game? I mean, Freddie Freeman did the best, but again, his double and singles really didn't do anything. They didn't contribute because he didn't score. Nobody scored. They weren't RBIs. Max Muncy had a 2-run home run. Nobody had a great game for the Dodgers, but you had Shohei Ohtani scoring, Mookie Betts scoring, Teoscar Hernandez scoring, Max Muncy scoring, Enrique Hernandez scoring. So your first 6 people scored runs. It was the bottom of your order that didn't do anything. You know what? We'll give it to Freddie Freeman, MVP. There you go. That is game 1. Dodgers win at home. We'll see you for game 2 next time. True, I could have looked at pitchers, but none of the pitchers were that good. Pitching for the Yankees. So we'll put the Yankees here. Put this on the bottom. Put this on the bottom there. All right. If you're interested in this game system, everything that you see here tonight You can download the score sheets. You can download the cards. You can download the charts. You can download the rules. Everything is free on the season ticket baseball site. I would highly recommend that you do this to try out this game system. It's really good. It's really fun. It can be very annoying if you roll a lot of fives. Fortunately for us, I think we only rolled like 2 or 3 fives the whole game, which was awesome. But yeah, I mean, everything you can download, print out the cards, and you can play through this series with me. And yeah, we'll see you for game 2 tomorrow night, probably. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. Have a good night. If you have any thoughts, questions, or suggestions, the Dodgers win this one 7-4. I couldn't remember if it was 7-5 or 7-4. 7-4 against the Yankees, which is pretty close to what they did in real life. It was 7-6 game. So, all right. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Thanks for watching.